I've got your old school laser. Does nothing fancy, gives you a bit of elevation, lasers the stick, off you go. Or the Pro 5X from Sky Caddie that gives you distances to short, distances to long, covers of traps, covers of water hazards. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the benefits of this over this, or the benefits of this over this, or do you need both in your golfing journey? Maybe the more information you have puts you better equipped to hit closer approach shots. Dive into it, be sure to subscribe. Let's see what we got. First location to go through approach shots and what you should look for. The 13th hole here at Avi, it's going to be a dogleg round to the left. Aviara is a great golf course. It changes in heights and undulations. So a shot like this where you can see the flag, you want to know how much you can cover. This green is well guarded. Our Pro 5X can show us that. You can see there's a front trap and then we've got that left trap. So from something that's slightly uphill, you want to be conscious of that left bunker, and you also want to figure out how far we've got. So if I take the laser, then I can get a lock in on the yardage to the flag, 150. 150 on here almost puts me to the back edge of the green. So things you want to think about, how much room is there behind? It's not going to show you. How much room is there in front between that front bunker and flag? This isn't going to show you. All you get is 150. And that's you done. I like it for wedge shots. I like it when I can see what's going on. But a golf shot like this, I can tell you from the IntelliGreen, it's 129 to the front, it's 151 to the stick, and it's 159 to the back. And when I'm playing uphill like this, obviously we can't have the change in elevation if we're playing a tournament, but it's got to be up 10 yards. So now all of a sudden, I'm looking for the golf club that can't go 159 plus 10, it can't go 170. It's in between clubs for me. And I've seen this with tour players. This is where they're fantastic. And we'll hit two golf shots for you. The first one is going to be an 8-iron. Now I know from my full swing kit that the 8-iron goes around 155. I haven't hit many shots today, so we should be able to get a 155 out of this. Oh, fuck. Stiff. So look, that was not a great golf shot, but I bet it's not far away from the hole. Early morning, like I say, I'm going to give you another one, a better golf shot. So there's a really solid 8-iron. Gone pretty close to the flag, I think, but I know that my limit is the maximum flag distance. So I'm saying that was between clubs. We're out the semi-rough. That might have jumped a bit, let's be fair. Probably hit this 155. That might have jumped and gone 165. I know the flag is playing 160 to the back. Now that would be the club I'd probably take if I hit it right, because there's two shots in there and the first one wasn't hit good. It's probably gone to 30, 40 feet. The second one was hit good. Based on the reaction behind the camera, it might be tight, but that's maxed out, okay? This club becomes an option. Now, knowing the flag is deep, I'll probably go with the 8-iron. Knowing that I'm turning it over, you can see both those shots were a little drawy. Now let's have a little look what a punch 7-iron would look like. Easy, not hit very well. Again, can do better. We had two goes with the 8, we'll have two goes with the 7. This will be pretty good. And that'll be really good. So that is how you go through what you've got. I know 159 is long. That one might be longer. Think though as well, when you get this information, if you played this golf course before, this green slopes back to front. The true shot you should hit is the 8-iron, but all you'd have to do is carry the 130 at the front. That's information you don't have with the laser. And that's how you build the perfect picture for your approach shots, especially when they're blind like this. You've got a flag, but you can't tell how much there is to play with. One of the things that comes up as a theme through our videos, why would you guess what you can measure? If you're guessing something that you can find out and know, you're essentially gambling on the outcome of the shot. Good golf is about having the security of knowing that the decision you've made, you're decisive. I don't mind if you get a shot and you pull the wrong club, as long as you're committed to your decision. That's why golf's a great game. So if the outcome of the shot doesn't go your way, you can't get annoyed at yourself because you didn't put in the preparation in order to hit the shot. Same as everything. If you don't do the training, you can't get the results. But this isn't even physical training. This is just building up the strategy to go forth and hit decent golf shots. Signature hole here, Aviara, number 14. It's downhill 12. I've got that information from the laser. It's playing 160 down to 148. All good, great. Off the white tees, no problem. As I look at the Pro 5X, I can tell you more information though. It's 8 yards between that pin and the front of the green, and it's 16 long of it. 180 to go into the trap at the back, and then short of this green, you're getting into about a 145 shot. That's your cover number, isn't it? 145 down breeze. Now, when it comes to picking the shot, hitting downhill, most of the average golfers out there, you'll get more success hitting downhill than you do up. Hitting down, much less intimidating because we don't feel like we've got to help the golf ball into the air. So the first example is going to be the more aggressive shot I'd hit, but you know full well when you come to this tee, you need to hit this pretty good. This is 9-iron, and I'm going to need to, I normally would hit this 135. Remember, I said it's a 148 shot. So that's taking the hill out of it. So it's got to be on the money. This is risky. Wouldn't recommend this one to guys out there unless you're confident you can strike it. But even I have to flat out hit this. Taking the longest line. Now you need it to go. And it lands safely pin high. But you're bringing a lot of risk in with that golf shot. As I've got to look at that 180 yard number long. Less than 11 downhill. That's now playing 169. I can't hit 8-iron that far. Down this breeze, maybe I can. No tee, because I want a bit more spin out of this one now. And again, I would just go, this is the comfortable golf shot. This one doesn't need to be ripped. This one just needs to be hit somewhere near the middle of the bat. And that would be the shot I would hit if I had a medal round going on, confident that it's not going to go long. It lands on the back of the green and leaves me a down the green shot. That actually flew a little further than I want, but knowing the information, it still couldn't reach the back of the green. But all you're left with there as you play around with this and you practice is knowing that, okay, put a tee in, it'll launch higher. Now let's try the 9-iron without a tee, a bit more spin. See if you can just smooth it. The big commitment, which again is why you need information, is not ripping one when you take the shorter golf club. Getting plenty of spin on that. It'll make the cover because that one's come out with spin, but it's similar to the first shot. But the confidence knowing you can carry the water is key number one. The confidence knowing you can hit one that puts you in a safe play. If you're playing medal play, there's your shot. If you're playing match play, this is your club. As I've gone on my golfing journey, playing at various levels, I've learned that it's about setting expectations. You need to decide when you stand on a tee like this, what is your end goal? Is it to hit the green? And if it is, ignore the flag. Or if you're out here on your own just practicing, figure out how aggressive you can get with that flag. Like I'm doing that now in this golf shot. I'm trying to calculate how soft can I hit the shorter club to get me below the hole. That's the next level of approach play. Where do we come in relation to the green and the gradient of the green? And you start to think that way. But I really think the lesson needs to come from this, that you can combo the laser and the Pro 5X. More information helps you. The more you have is great, but make the right decisions based on expectations about where you want to go with that information. It's not cool to be out here hitting 3 balls into the pond. That ain't helping you get better. Therefore, you're someone who has to play slightly to the long of this flag and take that into consideration. I want you to improve. We've talked about game improvement irons. We've talked about players irons. We've looked at launch and spin and golf balls. For the loyalists on here in the Onion Army, every Tour Truck Tuesday, we put a video out, but are you actually getting better? The stuff that we do on the golf course today here at Aviara and the other videos that we bring to you, these will make you better. If nothing else from this video, if you take away decisive information that's exact, that you can commit to a golf shot with, I guarantee you'll get better. Even if you pull the wrong club, as long as you're committed to the decision of hitting that, it will be a better golf shot than hitting the wrong one. Trust me on that. I guarantee you that is your path to improvement. Yes, we can mess around with the golf swing. Yes, we can mess around with the golf clubs, but the secret's in the dirt. So be decisive on what you're doing and then get out there and enjoy yourself.